Yeah, hello friends. Very good evening to everyone. It's one more day. Someone has to come and see the connection here. Acha, okay, it's there, it's there. There is some connection issue. Hope everyone is fine. So one more class, some connection issue is there here. Who will see it? This power connectivity, there is a problem. Okay, now what we are going to do here? Aman, chaliye, very good evening. Very good evening, right? So hope you are fine, my friends. So let me see that laptop connectivity. Okay, that's good. So okay, Aman bhi aa gaye hain, Anusha aa gaye hain, and Sumit Yogi. Wow, wow. Very good, Mr. Sumit. So chaliye, we will start the class. हाँ योगी जी तो अभी हाँ Sumit Yogi ji and Akansha Yadav. Very good evening. Let's begin the class. Here we will discuss couple of questions from the uh, simple interest and compound interest. Now here is your first question. Yesterday we have done the 10 questions. That is question number 1 to question number 10. Whatever I am writing is visible on the board. Question number 1 to question number 10, right? Now we will be discussing the next 10 questions. And a great warm welcome to Akansha. No. Yeah, Akansha. Very good evening, Akansha. Chaliye, Nilambad. Very good evening. Chaliye, we will begin the question now. Here, what is it? A certain sum is invested in simple interest at 14% per annum. So this is rate of interest for 3 years, Aman, and earned an interest of X rupee. Let's assume that this interest is X rupee. The same sum, it says that the same sum is invested in compound interest at 20% per annum. Okay, we are understanding that here it is 20% per annum for 2 years and earn an interest. Let's assume that this is Y rupee. Which of the following values will satisfy the blank? So here this is interest. So if I check the option 1, then I need to check that if the first interest is 3,360, then the second interest should be 3,520. If it satisfies or not. So let's answer the question now. Now here it's a 14% per annum. A certain sum P is there. 14% per annum. For how many years? For 3 years. Which interest? It's a simple interest, Aman. Akansha, it's a simple interest. Okay, and this interest is if we will verify the option A, this interest should be 3,360, whereas the other one, the same sum is invested in compound interest at 20% per annum. The same P is invested here at 20% per annum compound interest here. Okay, for 2 years. For 2 years. And the interest end was Y rupee, which is here 3,520. Whether these two satisfies or not. If yes, then A is one of your answer. So when I look at the option choices, I have multiple option choices are there. So the same way I need to check the B also. So if the first one is 4,700, will the second one be 5,000? Is it satisfying or not? The same way I'll verify the C also, Akansha. That is, if this is 6,300, then this will be 6,600 satisfies or not? Come on, my friends. We will be able to do it. Okay. Let's try this. Shall I check the first one? So the first one is a simple interest. So when we talk about the simple interest, that is 14% per annum for 3 years. How much it is? So 42%. So this is, you are getting 42% over here. Simple interest. What about the compound interest here? on the same sum 20% per annum for 2 years. So you know that for first year 20% Akanksha, for second year 20% plus 20% of 20%, and that is nothing but 4%. That's how the compound interest is 44%. So let's take this one as a 44%. So what you are going to check here is, look at the ratio between these two. Look at the ratio, Nilambat. In the first one, if it is 42% is the interest. In the second one, 44% interest, and the sum is same. The sum is same. So that means what should be the whatever the percentage interest ratio, the value interest ratio with the same. So I notice that here, then it get cancelled over here 21 times, and it gets cancelled over here 22 times. That means my interest should be in the ratio of 21:22. Check how many of these options have in the ratio of 21:22. Come on, I'm sure you can answer the question. Okay, Sumit Yogi, Aman, let's check that. Is this in the ratio of 21:22? How do I check? By cancelling it, or you divide this number by 21, whatever you will get the same thing by dividing this number by 22. Are wow, look at Akanksha Yadav. Look at Akanksha Yadav. She says the option C. Option C means only A and C. Okay, now I notice that A, it is in the ratio of 21:22. Now, is this in the ratio of 21:22? No, this 4,700 is not divisible by 21. So it can't be, B can't be. Now coming to C and the Akanksha, you have Nilambat, Akanksha, Vidisha ma'am, very good evening. Very good evening and grand welcome. Now look at this C. Is the C values are in the ratio of 21:22? Yes, I can see that when I divide this number by 21, I am getting a 300 here. With 22, I am also getting 300 here. Yes, the C is also satisfied. Now coming to D, that is 5040 and 5280. Is these two numbers are also in the ratio of that's 21:22? Let's check this one. The 00 will get cancelled, and I see that it is 150 times and it is 22 times. Yes, that's right. This also satisfies. Areva, Anusha is joined. That's good. That's good. Akanksha, one of the options is C. Okay, that's right. So when you look at this, Akanksha, so these are the options. Which all is satisfied? The A satisfies, and I notice that B is not, C satisfies, and D satisfies. So the option 4. Option 4. That's right, Bidisha. That's right, Aman. No, Aman. Option 4. Option 4. Akanksha, well done. Next question now. Look at this. That's how we understand the questions like this. Next one is here. Don't worry, Vidisha. Very good evening. And Akanksha is doing so nice. So nice. Nilambar, option D. That's great. Now the next question is here. And that is, what is this question? The Anil invested a sum of money on a certain rate of interest of simple interest. Simple interest at a certain rate. I don't know the rate of interest. Invested a sum. Till now, I don't know the sum. For a period of 5 years. So I know that it's for 5 years, simple interest. Now, had he invested the same sum for a period of 8 years at the same rate, the total interest earned by him would have been 60% more than the earlier interest amount. 60% more. What do you understand when it is said that 60% more? That means it should be 100 plus 60, that is 160% of the earlier interest. Okay. Now, find the rate of interest. Come on, my friends. Find the rate of interest. Nilambar. Okay. I don't know what is P, what is Q, what is R, Vidisha. So what we are going to do here is, we know in the first case it is in simple interest. Oh, 1.6 times. Yeah, Kancha, 1.6 times. That means we have the ratio of the interest. The first interest, the interest 1, if it is 100, then interest 2 is 160. That means what is the ratio of interest 1 and interest 2? With 20, it gets cancelled. This is 5 times and this is 8 times. So interest 1 by interest 2 is in the ratio of 5:8. Use this ratio. To get the answer, use this ratio. Come on. Cannot be determined. Arey wow. Arey wow. So, what a sharpness, Aman. Now, I'll be taking the sum as P and the rate of interest is R. So, that is P into R, R into, that is T. The T time here is 5 years. So, 5 by 100. This is what the interest from the first part. By what is the interest in the second case? The interest in the second case is P into the R is remains same, the rate of interest is same, it said. So let the R be R and into the time is given here. The time is 8 years. Earlier the time was 5 years. Here the time is 8 years. So into 8 by 100. So this is PRT by 100 is a second interest. So interest 1 by interest 2, what ratio? They are in the ratio of 5:8. So which is equal to 5 by 8. What I need to find out? What is the rate of interest? So you will find that, can I get the rate of interest? You are saying option D cannot be determined. Nilambat, Aman cannot be determined. Akansha, look at this one. So this 100 and 100 gets cancelled. This P and R gets cancelled. P and R gets cancelled. So where is R? You don't have R. So this is 5 by 8. This is also 5 by 8. So that's right. That is bound to be. So you are not getting R. Rightly said, cannot be determined. Aparna Giri, very good evening. Very good evening, Aparna. Okay, well done. So cannot be determined. Next question in front of you is this. Akanksha, just try to understand. Don't forget what you have learned for your placement. The Manoj borrowed rupees 3,450 from Anwar at 6% per annum, Aman, at simple interest for 3 years. Is the data I am going to use. And then he added some more money. He added some more money to the borrowed sum and lent it to Ramu for the same time. What is the time? 3 years is there. So when you say same time, it is also for same 3 years. Okay, at 9% per annum. He took from Anwar. Manoj borrowed from Anwar at 6% per annum, but lending the same money at 9% per annum. So he will be getting a margin of 3%. Okay. Now the Manoj gain is rupees 8,824.85. This is the gain of Manoj. Okay. Now, by the way of interest on borrowed sum as well as his own amount, because he added some money on the borrowed one and then lend it to Ramu. Okay. What is the question? Then what is the sum lent by him to Ramu? उसने रामू को कितना पैसा दिया था? How much money he gave to Ram? So the story goes in this way. There is a person called Anwar. The Manoj borrowed money from Anwar and he adds some money and lent it to Ramu. How much money Manoj borrowed? That is 3,450 rupees borrowed from Anwar at the rate of 6% per annum for 3 years. For 3 years. And once after borrowing, he adds some money to it and give it to for the same period, that is for 3 years, to R at the rate of 9% per annum. So now I see that here he has to pay back 6%, but he is getting 9%. So the question is, what is the sum lent by him to Ramu? Ramu को मनोज ने कितना पैसा दिया था? अरे वाह मिस्टर अमन, वंडरफुल वंडरफुल. चलिए, हाँ विदिशा and Amarpana, very good evening Amarpana. See that what a beautifully he answered the question. I know he got a profit of rupees. He got a profit of rupees 824.85, and the profit will come from two parts. One, he bought it. He borrowed rupees 3,450. ये borrowed money. इसके ऊपर कितना परसेंटेज प्रॉफिट होगा? 3% प्रॉफिट होगा. वाई 3% प्रॉफिट? बिकॉज उसको 6% पे करना है अमर को, अनवर को, एंड 9% में इसने आर को दिया है. दैट मीन्स ही इज गेनिंग 3% ऑफ दिस. वो एक गेन हो गया, तो वो गेन इसमें से हम निकाल लेंगे. और दूसरा गेन कौन सा होगा? देन इसने जो मनी ऐड किया है उसका 9%. So the remaining gain. So let's find out first what is that 3% of 3,450 is 3%, 0.03, and this gets cancelled, and 3, 5, 15 carry 1, and 3, 4, 12 plus 1 is 13 carry 1, and 3, 3, 9 and 1, 10. That's 101. I get 1035. Is that right? 1035. Question number 13. Okay, so I will subtract this one, that is 103 point. No. On this 3% interest. Okay, so that is what his gain is, and that is 3, 5. 3, 5 is 15 carry 1, and 3, 4, 12 plus 1 13 carry 1, 3, 3, 9 and 1 10. So chaliye 103.5. So I will take this 103.50. So I will be getting the rest, and the rest part is nothing but this is 5 and this is 3 and this is 1 and this is 2 and this is 7. So is this the money we are getting? 103.5. Yes. So the rest of the money we are getting is this one, and this is what percentage? 9% of the money he added. 9% of the money he added. This is 9%. So what I need to find out, what is the sum he lent? That means I need to find out 100%. So divided by 9 and into 100, I will be getting the 100% over here. So that's the additional money what is there, I'll get over here. So as 0 is there, so after decimal it will be eliminated, and then with 9, 8 is 72, and then 0 over here, and it goes how many times? 15 times. It goes 15 times. So am I getting this value as, so 8015, 805. Okay. Something the figure have gone wrong, Vidisha. Something somewhere the things have gone wrong. This is 3,450. Now he will be getting the 9% on that. 3,450. Allow me to just repeat this one. That is 3,450. He will be getting 9% on that. That is 9 by 100. I will be getting this one as 310.5. Okay, up to this it is clear. 310.5. So the total profit he is getting, that is 8,224. From here I have to take out this one, that is 824.85. How it can be 9% profit? No, his profit will only be 3%. Okay, okay, his profit should be only 3%. It can't be 9% because he is getting the 9% and he has to pay 6% over here. So I am very clear over here. It should be 3%. Okay, okay. Allow me to complete this one. Then I multiply this one, cancel this 0, and 3 5 is 15, carry 1, and 3 4 12 plus 1 is 13, carry 1, and 3 3 9 and 1 10. We are correct over here. So far this part is concerned. So he has a overall gain of this much. From this I will take out this one, that is 824.85 minus Vidisha 103.50, and I'll be getting this as 5 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 7. That's right. So Akansha, this is the one, and this is what 9% on the money he added. So I need the 100%. So into 100 divided by 9. So I should get the principal money what he added. So how much I am getting over here? That's 9 8 is 72, and then place 1 0 over here, and then gives 15. So this is the money he might have added. Is this? So the whole transaction, then what is the sum lent by him to Ramu? The sum lent by him to Ramu is Akansha. No, hit like guy. Okay, Amarpana. So what I noticed is I am getting this is a money he lent to Ramu because he borrowed this money and lent it to Ramu, and this is the extra money is 100%. That's 9%. Okay, okay. Then there is a mistake. There is a mistake. And what is that mistake? I am ignoring the time. I am ignoring the time. I did not consider the time. That is where I am making a big blunder. Big blunder. So look at this one. This is for 3 years. So 6% for 3 years. That is 18. 18%. 6 3 is 18. Let me write down over here. 6 3 is 18. 18%. He has to pay 18%. But he will be receiving 9 into 3 is 27. He will be receiving 27%. I ignored that time. I am sorry for that. I am extremely sorry for that. So he will be paying the 18% but receiving that 27%. That means the profit will be 9%. So I need to calculate the 9% of this. Now quickly I will conclude this question, and 9% of this is 310.5. Okay, now it is done. So I will take out this 310, 310.50. Then I will be getting this figure as how much will I get? 514.35. Now this 514.35 is what percent? What percentage? 9% for how many years? How many years? For 3 years. So 9 3 is 27. I need to find out 100%. Find 100%, whereas you have 27%. That's good. I made a mistake of not taking that time. I don't know why I do this. So finally, when I cancel this, I am getting 1905. So this is the additional money he added other than 3,450. So what is the total amount? So 3,450 plus this one, and that is 50 plus 5 is 55, and then 34 plus 19, 34, 44 and 53. So I am getting the answer 53, 55, option 2. I am extremely sorry this question got delayed, but I made a mistake of not taking the time. I am considering 1 year. 6% for 1 year. No, 6% for 3 years. 6 3 is 18. Option B. That's right, Akansha Yadav. Okay. Hope it's clear. Next question is here. So can someone switch on the fan? Okay, here a certain sum of money is invested for 1 year at a certain rate of simple interest. For 1 year at a certain rate of simple interest, certain sum. if the rate of interest is 3% higher, then the interest earned will be 25% more than interest earned earlier. 25% more than earlier. So I am knowing the ratio of interest 1 to interest 2. I am getting the ratio of interest 1 to interest 2. The second one is 25% more. That means first one is 100. The second one is 125. That means if you look at the ratio, it is 4:5. So this is what is said. 4:5 is the interest ratio, Vidisha. Now, what is that next? Then the interest earned is 25% more than the earlier. So, what is the earlier interest, earlier rate of interest? Arey wow, option D. What a rocking performance. And Sakshi. Sumit Yogi ji, कहाँ पे हैं? Yeah, that's good, that's good. And Sakshi is joined. That's very good, Sakshi Bansal. Okay, that's good, Anand. That's good, my friend. Nilambar, that's good. अक्षिता, हाँ अक्षिता यादव, आप आंसर करेंगे? आप कैसे आंसर कर रहे हैं? अब देखिए, व्हाट इज द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट? हमें रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट मालूम नहीं है, बट हमें ये मालूम है कि पी जो है, हाँ दैट इज पी इंटू आर इंटू टी. टी कितना समय दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे? 1 ईयर. हाँ 1 बाई 100 बाई व्हाट यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? द सी सेम पी एंड आर प्लस 3 कर रहे हो यहाँ पे, आप आर प्लस 3 कर रहे हो यहाँ पे, एंड इंटू 1 बाई 100. ये जो इंटरेस्ट की रेशियो आ रही है, ये यहाँ दे रखा है यहाँ पे, दैट इज 4/5. सो फर्स्ट इंटरेस्ट इज 4 पार्ट, देन सेकेंड इंटरेस्ट इज 5 पार्ट. यस विदिशा मैम, यू डिड इट. डिड इट. अमरपना and Sakshi, please answer the question. I am sure you can answer it. You notice that 100 and 100 is getting cancelled. आपको ये भी दिख रहा है, this is P and P is getting cancelled. 1 and 1 will get cancelled. So R by R plus 3 is 4/5. That is 5R. What a beautifully Nilambar did it. 5R is equal to 4R plus 12. So that is R is equal to 12. Beautifully answer the question, my friends. Well done. Well done. Next question. Akansha Yadav. Well done, madam. अगले क्वेश्चन पे जाते हैं. ये आ जाइए इस पर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 16. ये क्या है? A sum of money is lent at compound interest for 2 years. Compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum. You are expected to know 10% per annum for 1 year. अगर compound interest है तो 2 years में कितना हो जाएगा? Another 10% plus 10% of 10%, that is total 21% interest होता है. इसी तरह से for 1 year 20%, then for 2 years 20% was first year, second year 20% plus 20% of 20%, which is 4%, that is total is 44% for 2 years compound interest, whereas the simple interest is only simply 40%. Okay, चलिए निलंबत को ये सारा चीज मालूम है. Then a sum of money is invested in compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum. Okay, compound interest, I know it's a 44% for 2 years, and which fetch rupees 482 more if the interest was payable half yearly than it is payable yearly. अगर हाफ ईयरली पेमेंट होता तो इसमें 482 रुपीज मोर मिलता. वी वुड हैव बीन गॉट मोर. नाउ व्हाट इज द सम? सो द बेसिक थिंग एवरीवन हैज टू अंडरस्टैंड ओवर हियर, and Akansha to Vidisha to Amarpana and to Sakshi, is that yearly payment and half yearly payment, what will be the difference in the rate of interest, overall interest? So here yearly payment 20%, so that is 20 plus 20 plus 2. Oh, Nilambar, Amarpana, option 1, option A. Oh, that's great, Nilambar. let's say that आकांक्षा यादव कर सक रही है या नहीं. सो हमें मालूम है यहाँ पे इसे 44% आ रहा है यहाँ पे, बट इसी को हाफ ईयरली कर दिया जाए, then what will happen? So first year 10%, second year 10%, third half year 10%, and fourth half year 10%, and you will be getting the 10% of 10%, that is 1% every year. Okay, you will be getting the 1.5 on this level again, 10%, that is 1.1, 1.1 over here, and on this you will be getting one more. So one more means this is 12.1, that will be 1.21. ये एक हुआ. दूसरा तरीका निलंबत ने बताया जो हम आपको शेयर करेंगे. So that is 10%, 1 plus 10 by 100 to the whole power 4. So you cancel this one. This is nothing but 11 by 10 to the whole power 4. और आपको तो मालूम ही है 11 क्यूब क्या होता है, 1331 होता है. अब इसको एक बार और मल्टीप्लाई करना है 11 से. So 1 into 1 is 1, 1 plus 3 is 4, and 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4, and the 1 comes as it is, and divided by 4, 0 से डिवाइड हो रहा है तो डिस्मल यहाँ पे होगा, तो ये परसेंटेज कितना हो जा रहा है, 46.41%. Okay, now here your percentage is 44%, here it is 46.41. So what is the difference? The difference is 2.41% difference, which is equal to 482. दे रखा है ये. आपको क्या चाहिए, सम चाहिए, that means 100% चाहिए. So चलिए निकालते हैं 100%. So that is into 100 divided by this is 2.41%. So 2.41 आपको दिख रहा है, कैंसिल हो रहा है यहाँ पे. So चलिए कैंसिल कर देते हैं, and I'll be getting this one as a 10 point. हम क्या निकाल रहे हैं अभी, इसको 100% सम चाहिए हमें. So the sum will be nothing but how much is that, 20,000. That's right. So ये 2 times cancel हो रहा है, 20,000. Option 1, 20,000. Well done Akansha, well done Nilambat, Amarpana Giri, Sakshi madam, well done. Long back you did it. Great thumbs up to you. Next question number 17. अरे पावरफुल लोग हैं आप लोग. ओके, साक्षी बनाइए आप इसको. आंसर दिस साक्षी. विकास invested ₹8,000 on simple interest at R% per annum for 3 years, and the same amount he invests in compound interest, here it is simple interest, same amount he invests in compound interest at R minus 2% per annum, compounded annually for 2 years. Here it is for 3 years, here it's for 2 years. Okay, if the simple interest is 860 more than the compound interest, simple interest is the first case, compound interest is the second case. So simple interest minus compound interest is 860. Then find the R value. Beautiful question. Exam में इसी तरह के questions थोड़े से आते हैं, which force you to think about how to answer it. Now, what is the simple interest? I'll be writing this as 6,000 into R into 3 years into 3 by 100. That's what the simple interest is. Minus compound interest. Compound interest is 8,000, and the square bracket that is 1 plus R by 100. And what is R here? R minus 2. So that is R minus 2 by 100 to the whole power. How much is this? How many years? 2 years. To the whole power 2 minus 1. Square bracket is closed. So this is SI and this is CI, which is equal to 860. But I find a problem over here. ये एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम करेगी, क्योंकि एक तो वेरिएबल में है और उसके बाद में पावर 2 है. क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन आ जाएगी. क्या करेंगे आकांक्षा यादव, क्या करेंगे बताइए आप. अमरपना गिरी, साक्षी मैडम, Go for the option verification. Option verification. In both the cases, one good thing is that here it is 8,000, here also 8,000. So if I consider this as a R here, I am verifying this one, SI. Now 5%. Now what about the CI? Here R minus 2. That means here it is 3%. Hit and try Lakancha Yadav. That's good. So check with the option. Here it is 3 years. So the first one, simple interest is for 3 years. So you will be getting 15% here. And in case of compound interest, so if you are getting the 5% for 3, no, for this one is how much? 3% compound interest. But before that, what you need to understand is the compound interest is how much, simple interest is how much more? That is 860 more. What you need to do, 860 is what percentage of the 8,000? That is what you are expected to do first. So 860 is what percentage of 8,000? So into 100, I notice that these 3 zeros gets cancelled. With 8 this gets cancelled, and I'll be getting this as 10.75. That means your simple interest should be 10.75% more than compound interest. Okay. जब ये मालूम चल गया आपको, तो यहां से हमें क्या करना है? देखिए, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज 15%, साक्षी, एंड देन कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट इज 3%. फॉर हाउ मेनी इयर्स? फॉर हाउ मेनी इयर्स? 2 years. सो अनदर 3% प्लस समथिंग. दैट मीन्स ये कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट क्या हो रहा है? 6% प्लस. सो यहाँ पे सिंपल इंटरेस्ट आपका 15% आ रहा है, कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट 6% प्लस आ रहा है. सो जो डिफरेंस होगा वो 9% के आसपास होगा. इट विल नॉट बी 10% प्लस. So option 1 is not a valid one. Banking aspirant, very good evening, very good evening. आज समझ में आ रहा है? समझ में आ रहा है? निलंबत, अक्षिता, विदिशा मैडम, अमन, ये समझ में आ रहा है? देखिए कितने क्रिटिकल क्वेश्चन है जो मेन के लिए है आपके. सो जैसा 5 into 3 is 15% होना चाहिए यहाँ पे. And the simple interest is 860 more over 8,000. That means 10.75% more. So here अगर आप 3% ले रहे हैं, क्यों 3% लेंगे? Because if this is R minus 2. Amarpana. So here 3. So 3 plus 3 plus something. So you will find the difference is less than 10. So A is not the correct answer. अरे वाह. Okay. Preetam. Very good evening, Preetam. A great thumbs up to you, my good friend. I will definitely take the average problem on ages, Preetam, and I will personally inform you. Right? Personally inform करेंगे प्रीतम. Okay, चलिए. So ये ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा है. अब हम क्या करेंगे? निलंबत ऑलरेडी एस करके बोल दिए हैं, हाँ ऑप्शन सी बोल दिए. पहले हम ऑप्शन 2 एक बार वेरीफाई कर लेते हैं. चलिए. सो ऑप्शन 2 जब हम वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं तो इस यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? हम ये वाली, हाँ ऑप्शन 2 जब वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं ये 6% है. सो 6% फॉर 3 years कितना हो जाता है? 3 years है ना. 3 years 6 3 18% हो रहा है. एंड 6 माइनस 2 है ना, आर माइनस 2, 6 माइनस 2 4 हो रहा है. सो ये हो गया 4, ये हो गया 4 प्लस एक्स्ट्रा आ रहा है यहाँ पे. सो आप देखिए ये ग्रेटर देन 8 हो रहा है. So this is 18 minus greater than 8. You will be getting the result less than 10. हमें more than 10 चाहिए. So this will not satisfy. So now I will going to the option 3 over here. So there will be a great clarity. 7% for 3 years. 7 3 is 21%. And here 7 plus 7 plus 7 7 49, 0.49. अब आप देखिए यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है? 7, नहीं, ये तो 7 नहीं होगा ना, बिकॉज R minus 2 दे रखा है यहाँ पे. R minus 2 is 5 हो रहा है. So that is 5 plus 5 plus 5 5 25, that's 0.25, which is nothing but 10.25. अब डिफरेंस देखिए, हमारा डिफरेंस आ रहा है exactly 10.75 डिफरेंस आ रहा है, which is my answer. Okay, हाँ प्रीतम, is that right? हाँ साक्षी, सुमित योगी, and Akansha. आकांक्षा यादव, क्या ये सही है? क्या रिपीट करूं फिर से? विदिशा मैडम, शुड आई रिपीट दिस? नो, विदिशा आंसर्ड इट. And Amarpana, banking aspirant. Oh, what do you say? You are asking me to repeat? Acha, anyhow, it is to be verified through option. Akansha is also saying repeat. Okay, I'll repeat it. Please bear with me, the rest of the people. Right here, it is R%, simple interest, and compound interest is here. Compound interest is a R minus 2%, and the simple interest is for 3 years. You can see that simple interest is for 3 years, whereas the compound interest is for 2 years, and simple interest is 860 more over 8,000. So what percentage more? Akansha, is that clear? Okay. चलिए, हाँ, अब अगले क्वेश्चन पे जाते हैं. ये रहा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Here is the next question. Preetham, my good friend, we will work out together. We will clear the bank exams this year or any of the exams. 4,290 was partly invested in a scheme A at 5% per annum on compound interest. So this is the principal and this is the rate of interest, compound interest. And for how many years? 2 years. Everything is known to us about the first information. So partly, that means part of it is invested at 5% per annum compound interest for 2 years. And the remaining in scheme B at 10% per annum Nilambad on a simple interest for 4 years. Akansha Yadav, remaining. So दो पार्ट में बढ़ गया है ये. That is 4,290. So एक पार्ट तो स्कीम ए हो गया 5% per annum compound interest for 2 years. हमें मालूम है यहाँ पे 10.25% होता है ये 2 years के लिए. एंड दूसरा स्कीम बी में डाला गया है, हम क्वेश्चन ही लिख रहे हैं यहाँ पे. सो द रिमेनिंग पार्ट बी में डाला गया है विद 10% पर एनम सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. आई थिंक इट इज सिंपल इंटरेस्ट फॉर 4 years. हमें मालूम है यहाँ पे 40% इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है, हाँ राइट, स्कीम बी में. और आगे भी कुछ कहा है क्या? हाँ देखिए, हाँ विदिशा मैम, if the total amount including the interest on both the schemes are equal, total amount from both the schemes are equal including the interest, that means amount. और हमें मालूम है ना, the amount is equal to principal plus interest. ये हो गया, ये दोनों का equal आ रहा है. Then what is the difference between the amount invested in both the schemes? जो scheme A का principal minus scheme B का principal, you are expected to find out the difference. अरे वाह, हाँ अनुषा, it is 812. Check your answer. Option B. Aman, check your answer, my friend. Check your answer. Come on, Videsha. Come on, Akansha Yadav. Nilambad. Option B, Bombay. चलिए, अब हम करते हैं इसको, मिलकर करते हैं इसे, ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे सारे इंफॉर्मेशन तो हमारे दिए हुए हैं. हाँ, अब हम लोग मिलकर करेंगे. यहाँ पे आप कितना इंटरेस्ट पे कर रहे हो ये बताइए. 10.25% इंटरेस्ट दे रहे हो, ओके, विच इज इक्वल टू 40% ऑफ बी. आकांक्षा यादव, हाँ, दैट इज 41 by 4% of A, which is equal to 40% of B. No, because the principal has to be added. ये अमाउंट इज इक्वल बोला है, अमाउंट इज इक्वल बोला है, तो इसमें हमें प्रिंसिपल भी ऐड करना पड़ेगा. तो यहाँ पे 100 प्लस 41 by 4% of A is equal to 100 plus 40% of B. So now you are understanding that this is 441% of by 4 of A is equal to 140 of B. What is A by B? ये A is the principal of A and B is the principal of B. So what is A by B? A by B is 140 by, ये यहाँ पे आ रहा है, that is 441 into 4 and that comes 14 4 is 56. So चलिए इसको डायरेक्टली लिख देते हैं 560. ये तो हाँ ये रेशियो आ गया। अब आप हाँ अब आप देखिए क्या 7 से कैंसिल हो रहा है ये नंबर, हमें दिख रहा है 7 6 इज 42 एंड 7 3 इज 21, 7 8 इज 56। सो ये जो रेशियो है प्रिंसिपल की, दैट A is to B and the A is to B प्रीतम is 80 is to 63। आपको पूछा गया है व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन these two। The difference is 17 parts out of how many parts? 80 plus 63, that comes 143 parts. Why did you take 100 instead of 1? Okay, good question. So if I take the 20%, now I need to consider the principal as 100. So the amount will be principal plus interest 120%. So if I take the interest in fraction 1 by 5, then I will consider the principal as 1, because 20% fraction is 1 by 5, Pritam. So if I take the in fraction, then the total in terms of fraction is 1. 1 plus 1 by 5, which I will take 6 by 5. So as in the previous question, we were working with the percentage. Here 40%. So 100 plus 40, 140% here. Hope I could make it clear. ओके हाँ चलिए, अब यहाँ पे हमने क्या नोटिस किया कि 17 पार्ट चाहिए हमें आउट ऑफ 143 पार्ट्स, एंड व्हाट इज द टोटल पार्ट्स? द टोटल पार्ट वी नो दिस पार्ट, दैट इज 4290। चलिए अब विदिशा भी निकालेंगे एंड आकांक्षा भी निकालेंगे एंड प्रीतम भी आंसर करेंगे अभी। अब इनको 17 पार्ट चाहिए। देखिए 4290 into 17 parts out of 143 parts, and which is nothing but how much is that? 510 510। ओके ये तो पूरा हमने क्वेश्चन लिखा है, ये सारे चीज हमने क्वेश्चन लिखा है आपको समझाने के लिए। Did everyone understood? Vidisha, well done. Now Akansha, did you understand? नहीं समझ में आया तो फिर से पूछ लीजिएगा। You ask me to repeat. You ask me to repeat. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, how about प्रीतम? प्रीतम ने भी कर डाला। सुमित, योगी, साक्षी, everyone did it. That's good. Next question. Next question. आ जाइए, इस क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं। And what is this all about? The simple interest and the compound interest earned after 2 years on a certain sum of money at a certain rate of interest is rupees 1440 and 1548. Simple interest and compound interest for 2 years both. This is simple interest and this is compound interest. So if the rate of interest was 3% more, what would be the simple interest for 3 years? तो अभी rate of interest ही नहीं मालूम है क्वेश्चन में। The very first thing what you need to do is find out the rate of interest. Come on my friends, you can do that. I know that Preetham will be able to do it. I know that Akansha will be able to do it. लेकिन यहाँ पे समझना पड़ेगा कि simple interest हर ईयर के लिए सेम होता है। Simple interest for every year is same. So for 2 years, if it is 1440, for 1 year it is 720. Second year is also 720. As the rate of interest and the sum is same. In compound interest also, this is what your first year interest. The second year interest is this plus interest on interest, which will be total 1548. Now can you please give me what is this figure? Vidisha, ये figure क्या होगा? The total is 1540. So this is 1440 आप निकाल लो. You will be getting the extra money over here, interest on interest. And what is that? And that is 108. So this 108, इसको थोड़ा सा कलर चेंज कर देते हैं. This 108 is the interest on interest. यहाँ से rate of interest निकल रही है. And then उसमें 3% और ऐड करना है और जो पूछा गया उससे निकालना है. Come on, Sakshi. Option D. Oh wow, Sakshi Bansal is really rocking. Really rocking. If it is D, she is the first lady to answer this question. Oh, Nilambat, option D. That's great. That's great. So let's work out over here. That is, what is 108 is what percentage of 720? So I noticed that it gets cancelled with 6, 18, 6, and with 18, 4, and 3 by 20. And if this is 3 by 20, which is nothing but 15%. So R is 15%. So if it is 3% more, then what would be the simple interest for 2 years? So 3% more means that will be 18%. And for how many years? 2 years. That means you have to find out 36%. So what is 36%? If you know that this one is a what percentage? 15%. ये तो मालूम है हमें, ये 15% है, ये मालूम है. So अगर 15% इतना होता है तो 36% कितना होगा? चलिए निकालते हैं मिलकर. हाँ, so that is 720, and I know this is 15% divided by 15. My requirement is 36 multiplied by 36. So you finally get this one as a, that's 1780 आ रही है इसकी. Beautifully answered Nilambat. Well done. Well done. क्या क्या क्लियर है ये चीज? प्रीतम को क्लियर है? साक्षी ने बना ली है. दैट्स वेरी गुड. क्या आकांक्षा को क्लियर है ये? आकांक्षा, कैन आई गेट द रिस्पॉन्स फ्रॉम योर साइड? ओके, अगर कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आ रहा है तो इसका मतलब क्वेश्चन क्लियर है सभी को. सो आई विल बी मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट वन. ओके, चलिए इसको आंसर करते हैं. इसके बाद 2 क्वेश्चन और फिर कंक्लूड करेंगे. A man invested a certain, okay, Pritam, how did you get 15%? Okay. प्रीतम, ये 15% हमने कहाँ से लिया है? इसको हम थोड़ी सी दूसरे स्लाइड में ले जाते हैं. आप देखिए, हाँ, 2 साल का फॉर 2 years हमें SI दे रखा है, हाँ, 1440, और हाँ CI दे रखा है दैट इज 15. थोड़ी सी पीछे देख लेते हैं. 1548, 1548. सो SI तो एवरी ईयर सेम होता है. सो व्हाट इज फॉर 1 year डिवाइडेड बाय 2, दैट इज 720. So first year SI is 720, second year SI is also 720. What about CI? अभी आ जाइए CI में. So फर्स्ट ईयर जो SI होता है CI भी वही होता है 720. Now सेकेंड ईयर क्या होगा? So सेकेंड ईयर 720 इंटरेस्ट ऑन द प्रिंसिपल प्लस इंटरेस्ट ऑन द प्रीवियस इंटरेस्ट, यही एक्स्ट्रा हो जाता है. अब टोटल में यहाँ पे अगर कंपेयर करें सिंपल इंटरेस्ट एंड कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट से, सो एक्स्ट्रा कितना आ रहा है? हाँ, दैट इज आपको सभी फिगर लिख कर दिखा रहे हैं. देखिए 1548 minus 1440, you will be getting the difference. Vidisha, 8 and 0 and 1, 108 यहाँ पे एक्स्ट्रा आ रहा है. चलिए इसकी कलर चेंज कर देते हैं. 108, ये 108 क्या है? दैट इज इंटरेस्ट ऑन दिस इंटरेस्ट. सो यहाँ से R मालूम चलता है. व्हाट इज द रेट? द रेट इज इंटरेस्ट बाय, ये जो है इस पर मिला है 720 पर. So 108 is what percentage of 720 into 100? I am getting 15% over here, my friend Pritam. हाँ, वाह, विदिशा आंसर की है. प्रीतम, is that clear? Is that clear, my friend? ये कैसे आया 1500? आपको सारी कथा बता दी गई है. ओके, चलिए अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की ओर जाते हैं. नो, अब ये मालूम चल गया 15% कहाँ से आया. देन व्हाट आई नीड टू डू इज दिस मनी इज 15%, आई नीड द 36%. ओके, विदिशा ब्यूटीफुली आंसर्ड इट. अब आ जाते हैं इस क्वेश्चन पर. आइए यहाँ पे. ए मैन इन्वेस्टेड ए सर्टेन सम के ऑन कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट एट 10% पर एनम. सर्टेन सम के, कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट 10% पर एनम. ओके. हाँ प्रीतम, TYSM तो समझ में नहीं आया हमें. पर भी हाँ चलिए कुछ अच्छा ही लिखे होंगे. So 10% per annum, and the difference between the interest earned on fourth year to that of third year. Beautiful question. The difference between the interest on fourth year to third year is 605. Okay, find the value of k. Find the value of k. अगर यही कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट नहीं रह के सिंपल इंटरेस्ट रहता तो यह बहुत ही आराम हो जाता है. सो क्या बोल रहा है, डिफरेंस ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. सो फोर्थ ईयर का इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा? फोर्थ ईयर का इंटरेस्ट उतना ही होगा जितना थर्ड ईयर का इंटरेस्ट होता है, बिकॉज द इंटरेस्ट तो हमेशा सेम होता है, तो डिफरेंस कुछ होगा ही नहीं. लेकिन यहाँ पर जब आ जाते हैं तो इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट डिफरेंस आ जाता है. चलिए आंसर कीजिए इसको. ऑप्शन 5 निलंबन. वेर इज अमन? वेर इज विदिशा? अमरपना? सुमित? चल, अब रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट इतनी छोटी दे रखी है राउंड फिगर कि यहाँ पे कोई कैलकुलेटर वगैरह की जरूरत ही नहीं है. फर्स्ट ईयर 10%, 10%, 10% एंड 10%. इस तरह से ये फर्स्ट ईयर हो गया, सेकेंड ईयर हो गया, थर्ड ईयर हो गया, फोर्थ ईयर हो गया. एंड इसके बाद में इन एडिशन टू दैट इंटरेस्ट ऑन इंटरेस्ट, सो इस पर 10% इंटरेस्ट आएगा विच इज 1. सो हटा दीजिए 1. यहाँ पे भी ऐड होगा, यहाँ पे भी ऐड होगा, यहाँ पे भी ऐड होगा. नो ये जो इंटरेस्ट है इसका 10% फिर हमें नेक्स्ट ऐड करना है. तो दैट 10% इज 11 का 10% 1.5 एंड 1.5 यहाँ पे भी ऐड हो जाएगा. एंड ये जो प्रीवियस ईयर का है तो इसका 10% जो है यहाँ पे भी ऐड होगा, जो डिफरेंस आ जाएगा. चलिए इसको बनाते हैं अब हम लोग मिलकर. सो यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है, 12 टोटल इंटरेस्ट यहाँ पे 12.1 आ रहा है. इसका 10% लेंगे तो 1.21 आ जाएगा. सो अब देखिए ये तो हो गया थर्ड ईयर का इंटरेस्ट, ये तो हो गया फोर्थ ईयर का इंटरेस्ट. अब ये इंटरेस्ट में डिफरेंस कहाँ से आ रहा है, तो यही है डिफरेंस, 1.21% डिफरेंस विच इज इक्वल टू 605. आई एम श्योर यू कैन आंसर द क्वेश्चन. चलिए आप आंसर कीजिए. 1.21% ऑफ द प्रिंसिपल इज 605. यू आर आस्क्ड टू फाइंड आउट द प्रिंसिपल, दैट इज 100%. बताइए आप. कम ऑन माय फ्रेंड्स, I'm sure you can do it. Come on, come on. So what I'm going to do it now is 605 divided by 1.21 into, हमें कितना चाहिए, k चाहिए, which is 100%. Principal is always 100%. So into 100. आपको क्लियरली दिख रहा है कि हाँ ये डिसमल हटाना है तो और 2 जीरो बैठाना है, और यहाँ पे 5 टाइम्स कैंसिल हो रहा है. सो 50,000 इज योर आंसर. That's good, Preetam. That's good. Nilambat, Vidisha, and banker aspirant. So hope सबको समझ में आया होगा ये क्वेश्चन. अब अगले क्वेश्चन को जाते हैं, और सिर्फ इसके बाद एक और क्वेश्चन है, then we will conclude the class. Yeah, the simple interest acquired on an amount of rupees 39,500. प्रीतम ने कहा हाँ सर, it is possible to get the interest difference instantly without writing the chart. Yeah, it is possible, provided you know that what is the interest at the rate of 10% per annum, what is the total interest for 3 years. So usually people remember that for 3 years total interest or yearly interest. If you remember, then only you can answer the question. But don't do that, because question may come, may not come. Here it is 10%. No, you may get the 12%, and you may get the difference between second year and third year. Second year and third year. For 12%, how do you mug up those values? It is better to instantly work out. Okay, so fine. Coming to this one, the next one over here, there's a इसके बाद में और एक और क्वेश्चन होगा. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट एक्वायर्ड ऑन ए अमाउंट ऑफ रुपीज 49,500 at the end of 3 years is this much. तो हमारे पास में प्रिंसिपल भी है, टाइम भी है, एंड इंटरेस्ट भी है। ये क्या है? सिंपल इंटरेस्ट है। यहाँ से हमें रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट निकल आएगा। ओके, व्हाट वुड बी द कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट एक्वायर्ड ऑन द सेम अमाउंट, on the same amount, this one 49,500 at the same rate of interest, जो rate of interest यहाँ पे आएगा उसी को अप्लाई करेंगे for the same period, that is 3 years. Come on, the moment you get the rate of interest, you get the answer. Come on my friends. So how do I do it? Look at this one. This is R is equal to simple interest की छोटी सी फार्मूला है, या अरेंजमेंट बोलिए उसको, 17,820 SI into 100 by P into T, and the P is 49,500 and into T 3 दे रखा है. So वह विदिशा, अच्छा विदिशा, you answer the previous question. So by cancelling this you will get the R, and the moment you get the R, the next part how to do it we will discuss that. Preetam, Sakshi, Aman, Anusha, no. So cancel this one. It's a very simple to cancel this part. Now you notice that this is getting cancelled. Cancel this one, and with 3 will this number will get cancelled. Yeah, 3 5 15 and 3 9 is 27 and 3 4 is 12 and 0, and this gets cancelled 1 and 2 12 times. So it's 12%. अरे वाह आकांक्षा, it's 12%. So अगर आपको 12% आ गया है तो आपको क्या पूछा गया है? What is the compound interest acquired on the same sum for the same period 3 years के लिए? आप कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट निकालोगे कैसे? आप 10% रहा तो बहुत इजी हो जाता है, तो यहाँ पे 12%, 12%, 12% and the interest on interest 12% on 12% here, and that is 1.44, and here is also 1.44. On this you have to find out that 12%, that means on 13.44 you have to multiply by 12. So look at this, approximately क्या आता है यहाँ पे? 156 आ रहा है, 1.56 आ रहा है. चलिए 1.56 ले लेते हैं. 1.56 roughly. So this is what I am going to get the value here, that is 36, 12 3 is 36, 37, 38, 39 and 40.5 के आसपास आ रहा है. Okay, anyone answer the question? Yeah, Preetam, yeah, that's so nice, so nice. And then Sakshi answer करेंगे, सुमित यादव, and then आकांक्षा. चलिए अब आंसर कीजिए. टोटल इंटरेस्ट तो आ गया ना 40.5%. अब आपको सीधा इस पर 49,000 पर कैलकुलेट करना है. चलिए आपके साथ हम भी करते हैं. 49,500 इंटू 40% पहले निकाल दीजिए ना, 0.4. उसके बाद में 5% ऐड करेंगे. सो आपको क्या पूछा गया है? अमाउंट पूछा गया है ना. दैट इज व्हाट वुड बी द कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट एक्वायर्ड. ओके, कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट पूछा गया है. सो इसको 0 को कैंसिल करते हैं, and then 0 5 4 20 carry 2 5 9 is 45 2 47 and 47 carry 4 and 16 plus 4 is 20 and 20 कुछ आ रहा है. सो शायद हमने कुछ ज़्यादा ले लिया क्या? यहाँ पे आंसर ऑप्शन ए आ रहा है क्या? ओके ओके फाइन फाइन. 49,500 कि 40% हम निकाल रहे हैं, 36, 37, 38 एंड 39 40% निकाल रहे हैं, तो ये 0 आ रहा है. हाँ, एक 0 आ गया यहाँ पे. 4 5 20 कैरी 2 एंड 4 9 36 is 38 कैरी 3 एंड 4 4 36 36 प्लस 3 is 39. सो हमें दिख रहा है कुछ तो हम गलत कर रहे हैं. मल्टीप्लिकेशन यहाँ पे, दैट्स 0 एंड 4 5 20 कैरी 2 एंड 4 9 36 plus 2 is 38 carry 3 4 4 16 plus 3 is 19. so 1900 plus और कुछ और भी है ना परसेंटेज यहाँ पे. तो ये हमारा जो आंसर होगा इट शुड बी ग्रेटर देन दिस. हमारा जो भी आंसर होगा शुड बी, सब जो भी आंसर है शुड बी ग्रेटर देन 19,800. सो आप देखिए ग्रेटर देन 19,800 में द नियरेस्ट आता है ये, और वैसे भी राउंड ऑफ करने के लिए बोला है. एग्जैक्ट आंसर में और भी ज़्यादा क्लोज कैलकुलेशन में जाएंगे जिसमें थोड़ी सी टाइम वेस्ट होगी. ओके, वेल डन विदिशा मैडम, वेल डन अमरपना एंड वेल डन प्रीतम. आखिरी क्वेश्चन आज का. चलिए ये रहा. How did you calculate 12% of a 13.44%? ओके, हाँ चलिए एक दूसरा स्लाइड ले लेते हैं. हाँ 13.44 इंटू 12/100 सर, ये हुआ ना. हाँ अभी 50% का हमें 20%, हाँ 21% कैलकुलेट करना है. 50 इंटू 21/100 करेंगे. सर इसी तरह से हमें अगर हाँ इसकी इस वैल्यू की 12% कैलकुलेट करना है तो हम इसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. तो हमने क्या किया, इस वैल्यू को लिखा नहीं है, सीधा 12 को मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद में जो वैल्यूज आते हैं डेसिमल हमने एडजस्ट कर दिया. फॉर एग्जांपल 12 4 इज 48 कैरी 4, हाँ 12 4 इज 48 एंड 52 कैरी 5 एंड 12 into 13 is 156 and 156 plus 5 is 161. ये हो गया. तो यहाँ पे डिसमल के बाद 2 डिजिट और यहाँ पे और 2 जीरो है, तो डिसमल कहाँ पे आना चाहिए, हमारा यहाँ पे आना चाहिए. तो ये हो गया. सो हमारा जो ये आ रहा है दैट इज 1.61 आ रहा है. हमने यहाँ पे कुछ कम वैल्यू लिया है लग रहा है. हाँ देखिए यहाँ पे हमने कम लिया इसलिए ओवरऑल भी कम हो गया हमारा. सो हाँ 1.61 होने से क्या होता है यहाँ पे, ये क्लोज टू 41% के आसपास चला जाता है. अब आप 41% निकालेंगे तो आपको बिल्कुल ही इसके एकदम नजदीक मिलेगा आंसर. सो प्रीतम, हाँ डिड आई आंसर योर क्वेश्चन? डिड आई आंसर योर क्वेश्चन माय फ्रेंड? Vidisha madam, sure, sure, we will do it. But may I request you that there is a app called Jagriti Academy. Jagruti Academy in Google Play. I can show you the app in Google Play. Okay. So if you download, what I am doing every day, what I am taking the class in YouTube, and I am uploading the PDF with notation there. So from there you can download. Jagriti Academy is an it's a app in Google. So if someone wanted to see here, can you please see this part? क्या आपको दिख रहा है ये? Yes. So इसको Google ऐप में ऐप से डाउनलोड कर लीजिएगा and then you will find that there is a column called study material. Then आपको क्लिक करना पड़ेगा. इस स्टडी मटेरियल में आप देख रहे हैं PDF सब है. सो एवरीडे PDF हम इसमें अपलोड कर देते हैं. कैसे करना है? आई विल कॉल यू, दिस माय नंबर, प्लीज कॉल मी 9989720003. माय नेम इज नरेंद्र प्रीतम. हाँ सो इसमें हम अपलोड कर लेंगे, आप सभी लोग देख सकते हैं. ओके हाँ चलिए आखिरी क्वेश्चन में हैं हम लोग. दिस इज द लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द डे एंड दिस आर द वंडरफुल क्वेश्चन, ब्यूटीफुल क्वेश्चन. हाँ बहुत एक्सपैंड होता है आपका अंडरस्टैंडिंग. नो सजाद invested rupees 36,000 for 2 years in scheme G which offers 12% per annum compound interest. Okay, समझ में आ गया. The interest received is 260% more than the interest received on a sum invested in H for 5 years, scheme H for 5 years, which offers 16% per annum simple interest. Find the sum in both the schemes together, right? So this 36,000 plus the amount invested in H. Downloaded. Oh my God, Pritam. Okay, चलिए अब इसको बना लेते हैं सर. ये आखिरी क्वेश्चन है हमारी. सो हम क्या देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे 12% पर एनम बता रहा है एंड कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट बता रहे हैं. सो दिस इज 12% एंड 12% प्लस 12% और 12% विदिशा 1.44% एंड यू विल फाइंड दैट दैट्स 24 एंड 25.44%. ये हो गया. सो आई कैन डायरेक्टली कैलकुलेट दिस. दिस इज 36,000. सो what percentage interest I need to find out? That is 25.44%. So let's write down that is 25.44 by 100. ये है interest इसकी. And this interest is what percentage more? Look at this one. This interest is 160% more. That means 100 plus 260. 100 plus 260, that is 360%. this interest is equal to 360%. That means 360 by 100. 360% of this interest. And what is this interest? The H is the principal and the rate of interest is 16% per annum for 5 years. Simple interest. So 16 into 5 is 80. आप ऐसे भी लिख दीजिए 5 into 16, या नहीं तो डायरेक्टली आप लिख दीजिए 80%. सो 80 by 100. ये तो एक इक्वेशन निकल आया हमारा. Oh my God, what a beautifully answered, Sakshi. What a beautiful. And you have defeated Nilambad. Nilambad is one of the best performer. बहुत अच्छा किया. अमन सर, come on. प्रीतम, अब यहाँ से तो कैंसिलेशन ही हो गया. अगर ये इक्वेशन कैसे फॉर्म हुआ ना समझ में आए तो पूछ लीजिएगा. हाँ राइट. सो हम इसको कैंसिल कर देते हैं यहाँ पे. सो 360 ये कैंसिल हो रहा है, 360 यहाँ 100 हो रहा है, ये 100 कैंसिल हो रहा है यहाँ पे. एंड उसके बाद में कुछ और भी दिख रहा है यहाँ. हाँ 80 से कैंसिल करते हैं. चलिए ये कैंसिल हो रहा है विथ 4 टाइम्स यहाँ पे, 5 टाइम्स यहाँ पे, 4 से क्या ये कैंसिल हो रहा है. 4 6 is 24. एंड उसके बाद में ये 1 बच गया. एंड 14, 4 3 is 12 एंड 4 6 is 24. एंड इसको 500 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं. 100 into 5 500 से. सो आपने 100 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो ये हो गया. 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर लीजिए एंड देन यू आर गेटिंग 5 6 is 30, कैरी 3, 5 3 15 plus 3 is 18, carry 1 and 5 6 30 plus 1 is 31. ये हमारा H आ गया. H आ गया. अरे वाह अनुषा, what a respond. साक्षी, beautifully responded. निलंबत, ये हमारा H आ गया. सो आपको बोला गया है कि टोटल स्कीम में कितना इन्वेस्ट किया गया टुगेदर. सो यहाँ पे 36,000 है, यहाँ पे अनदर 3,180 है. सो टोटल 39,180 हो रहा है हमारा ऐड करने पर. 39,180. आकांक्षा यादव, डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड इट? यस. सो ऑप्शन 1. हाँ ऑप्शन 1. निलंबत, हाँ ओके, थैंक यू. We'll conclude the class now. Okay, we'll be meeting tomorrow with couple of more question. वैसे भी आ जाइए. थोड़ी सी प्रिपरेशन में क्या हो रही है कि हम मिलकर कर रहे हैं, नए क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं आपके सामने. एंड इसकी पीडीएफ जो है हम थोड़ी सी उसको जागृति एकेडमी ऐप आप डाउनलोड कर लें. कोई भी डाउट हो तो हमारे नंबर पे कॉल करके पूछ लें एंड उसमें हम डाल देते हैं, वहाँ से आप लोग अपलोड कर लीजिएगा. राइट. थैंक यू वेरी मच. टेक केयर. ऑल द बेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू. थैंक यू.